Hey guys, well today I am making a new video. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. But today I'm trying to make a theory on how to debunk the so-called Mandela Effect, okay? So sorry again that I haven't posted in a while, you know. I've been watching a lot of Mandela Effect videos recently, and I just came up to my mind, why don't you try to make a debunking theory? And I don't know how to state evidence, but I'll show examples of the Mandela effect. But my evidence is what I thought. You know, it's not like I went around scrounged stuff. So this might not even be credible. But this is what I think is a way to debunk this theory of the Mandela effect. So, thank you, BuzzFeed. I'm not sponsored, and I'm not sponsoring them. I wouldn't sponsor them. I'm not that popular. But thank you for providing this page. So, basically, the Mandela effect is basically where people think that some things are supposed to be this way, be like a certain way, but then when they check, it's not like that. So some people have put into mind that they think that there's a dip in the universe that causes this, like the Oscar Mayer. Some people think it's spelled this way, but it's actually spelled this way, and then there's this. But then at the end of the line where they say "We are the champions" in Prince's song, some people think it says "of the world," and so I think that too, but I don't remember that from the real song. I only remember it from this Crazy Frog song I listened to a couple minutes ago. And then some people think Pikachu's tail is in black at the end right there. But a big one is the Berenstain Bears. Some people think it's the Bernstein Bears. I thought it was. Okay, I could have been little. The cursive, I could have mistaken that for an A. Because these E's, you can easily mistake them for A's. And I watched a TV show, and I thought it said Berenstain Bears. Steen Bears, but it's Stain. So, I guess I was wrong, apparently. Some people think Curious George never had a tail. I'm torn between this one, because I thought he always had a tail, like that woo. But then, I thought he also didn't have a tail. But I bet if I go look at my books right now, he has a tail. And, I didn't think it was I didn't know about this. Some people think, now I thought this too, that Darth Vader says, "Luke, I am your father," but it actually is, "No, I am your father." And C-3PO isn't gold at all. I haven't read about that one yet. Yeah, so I remember him being gold the entire time. But then I remember thinking, wait, doesn't he have a silver leg, after I read this? And then when I looked it up, he did. So, yeah, I never watched this show. I couldn't really tell you. Some people think she never smiled and that her face has changed over time. Which, doesn't make sense unless Da Vinci came back to life, and just added things eventually over time. But, that doesn't make sense. Some people think there's a dash, I think I saw that once, but I know for sure it's this Kit Kat, because I eat these all the time. But I always thought, after reading this, I was like, hey, wait a second, didn't I see that before? And then, yeah. Some people think he said life is a box of chocolates, but he said life was like a box of chocolates. And then Hannibal Lecter never said hello, Clarice. So, yeah. So, okay. Oh, yeah, and here's another one. People thought it was Jiffy, but it's actually just Jif. Some people think it's Fruit Loops, like that. But it's like this, like a story I heard from the internet, from a YouTuber. People thought it was spelled like that, but when they saw the box, it was UI. But then the next time they saw the box, it was the double O's. So, it's weird. So, what I think is happening here is some people, might have just thought this stuff. Now, I'm not saying my idea could be really true. It's a possibility. I hope you guys agree with that. That's a possibility. And maybe you guys might understand it too. But I think eventually, at some point in our time, somebody thought it was this was there, you know, and then when they went to talk about it, then people trying to fill in the gap in their mind were like, you know, I think I agree with that too. Like, you know, like me, I don't remember him having a silver lake, but then when I thought about it, I was like, maybe I do remember him having a silver lake. But then at the same time, I know for sure I thought he was completely gold. And then I thought it was Luke, I am your father. I thought he had a tail. I thought there was Berenstain Bears. You know, all of these. So I think it is our minds trying to fill in the gaps. You know, and then there might be some people who know it's the actual way for sure. And then, like, the actual right way, like, people know it's mayor. I know that. But I think it just has to all do with our head and that we were all thinking things. Now, I don't know for sure about the Mandela thing. I believe my theory also works for that. Maybe there's just some people who thought they've seen things, you know. But I think sorry if I'm repeating, but my idea is that when this stuff was posted on the internet, I'm not saying this website entirely, this is just some of them. This, you can see it says examples. That when people read them, their minds tried to fill in the things so they could relate, you know, because that's what humans do, they relate. So I believe that our brain tried to relate and make up synthetic memories that we thought that this was there. Because some people, you know, they might have had the same thing happen, or they might have just thought about it one time after not seeing it for a while. Like, when I see Star Wars scenes from the actual Star Wars movies, I don't remember those because I haven't watched all the movies in a decade. Like, maybe not a decade, but 6 years. I haven't watched every single movie in 6 years. I've probably only watched episode 5 and 6 again, and then I've seen 7 3 times, which I don't like that. But anyways, so, you know, I just don't remember some of that stuff, and so my brain just tries to fill in things that I thought happened in the movies, but it didn't, or it was a little bit different, you know. So that's my opinion on what the Mandela Effect is. You guys could have your own. This is just what I think, and thank you guys for watching the video. Goodbye.